Hey, started over. Great.
I said certified free, 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy, make that poor get weak.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's just fucking with some wet ass pussy.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Catch a charge, extra lawyers hand at your heart. Put this pussy right in your face, such your nose like a credit card.
I can't see it.
Look at my mouth, look at my eyes, pussy is wet, I took a dive. I'm surprised, that's role play.
Black and Comfy episode 1.
That big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make it cream, make me scream. I don't put it, make the scene. I don't cook, I don't clean. But let me tell you, I got this ring. Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside me. Jump out when you let it get inside of me. I tell you, never tell them well, I could be a down on the boy. Have a nigga running me. Talk your shit, bite your dip. Ask for a call while you ride that dick. Why you really ain't never got a fucking for a thing. You already made his mind up for a tag. Not hit your boots, get your coat. Like this wet ass pussy.
Cardi.
Just
I love
pictures of
Cardi.
this wet ass pussy. Pay my tuition.
Yeah,
Just
she
to
is
kiss
saying
me
more.
on this wet ass pussy. Now make it rain if you wanna see
Y'all like that
some wet
nasty
ass
shit.
pussy. Look, I need a hard hit, I need a deep stroke, I need a henny drink, I need a bit of smoke, not a
Hey.
carnage stick, I need a king cobra with a hook in it. Hope it lean up. He got some money, then that's where I'm headed. Pussy ain't run, just like his credit. He got a beard when I'm trying to
Women taking over hip hop.
He
For
got
real.
back. I don't wanna spit.
Women
I wanna
think
go. I wanna gag. I wanna choke. I want you to touch that little dangly thing that's swinging the back of my throat. My head can misfire. Pulani Dasani is going and drying. It's coming outside. Right now, the cuz behind me. I spit on his mic and I heat trying to sign me. Y'all, I'm a freak bitch. Handcuffs, leashes. Switch my wig, make him feel like a cheating. Put him on his knees, give him something to believe in. Never lost a fight, but I'm looking for a beat. Food chain, I'm the
So
one
this
that
is
eat
Zoom?
it. He ate my
Yeah.
ass. He's about a beater. Big
Zoom.
D stand for big demeanor. I can make
It's
the bust
gonna be
before I
on
ever meet you.
Facebook.
Don't
Then
hate
we're gonna
me,
put it
he
on
came back, he can't
Spotify.
hurt my feelings, but
Y'all check out
hey,
Black and
he
Comfy on
bumped me and
Spotify.
asked Susie when I ride the dick, how to
Apple.
spell my name.
I'm doing it live.
Hey, turn the music on.
Ah.
Yeah, it's lit. We live. We letting y'all interact with us, talk some shit. But first, I guess we can just talk about that song we just heard. It was hot. We've been waiting all week till Friday for Meg and Cardi. What's the name of it?
Wow.
WAP. They killed them with the old school sample. What you think?
That was an old school sample?
Hold
Oh,
this in
yeah,
this
yeah,
house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. Like I said, I think Meg was low key killing Cardi.
Yeah.
But Meg is obviously a better rapper.
Yeah. It was nice though. I liked it. Cardi brought it to life. She got me rocking, but Meg did like make the song solid. So we can get right into some more serious business.
Serial dates.
Oh,
That's
that was a pun, no pun intended. Serial business.
we're not doing serial dates in 2020. That's done. That's dead. I'm sorry. I can't just let that. I can't let y'all get that off. I can't.
Hold on, let me tell them. So apparently they out here, they got restaurants where you can go and eat cereal. You can just get you a bowl of cereal, Fruity Pebbles, your Tricks, Lucky Charms, your favorite. That's it, no real food. And on a Facebook post, women out here was championing like, yeah, I'll eat some cereal. Take me to get me some cereal. What they say? What was the girl saying? How they agreed?
Oh, they were like, fellas, make sure you look at these comments. You might find the one in these comments.
Oh man, so they out here taking women just to get some cereal. Oh, they. Dang, so it's still live though, right? Yeah, we still live.
Oh, okay.
They try to take us down for playing Meg, but we gonna keep rolling. But yeah, ain't nobody going. I ain't taking my wife to get no cereal. I wouldn't have took her to get no cereal when we was 19. We met at 19. What I look like taking to get us a bowl of cereal. I got cereal at home, and she ain't want to come over there.
Let me find the post exactly, because it was stupid.
Yeah, that sounds like some fun stuff to take the kids. Black people always remixing
Mama
something.
would love some cereal.
Yes, Momo, Max, and Beanie.
Ladies, you meet a man who's visually attractive, financially stable, and has emotional intelligence. He asks to take you out to eat, gives you the address, you walk in. It's a cereal bar. What's your next move? I'm walking out. That's my next move.
First of all, they painted some fake stuff. They made Superman with no kryptonite. Like, how the best dude all of a sudden want to take you to get some cereal. So obviously he ain't all that. He can't be intelligent and emotional.
If he's financially stable and emotionally intelligent, he's not taking me to go get cereal on a date, obviously. So there's something off with that statement already. I don't agree. I disagree.
Yeah, that seemed like that new school. I'm about to just make a point. What I be saying? You just too smart. You just want to make
it. Just too smart. See, that's when you just get too smart.
You want to make a point.
They
so
try to
bad.
make a unrealistic ass scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Those don't even go together. So we're not doing cereal dates, and take that along with your let's eat Chinese food on the floor. Take that with you too.
I know about that one.
Yeah, you seen it where he was like, "Ladies, is this a date?" And it was literally his nasty feet. He took a picture of his feet next to some whatever that chicken stuff is.
Oh man.
Yeah, and then with a bottle of not even Henny, it was some other brown off brand.
Some brandy.
It was something like that.
Yeah, cheap liquor.
Ladies, is this a date? And then all of the pick-me's in the comments. Yes, sign me up. Ooh, I love it. Yes, me.
Oh my God.
No. And you're still not picked. I should tell you something. It don't matter if you eating Chinese food off the floor with some man's nasty, crusty feet. You still not gonna get picked. So you might as well have standards. Have some standards for yourself.
Yeah, man, y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all gotta do better. Quit being cheap. They appreciate it, and it's your fault anyway. If you ask, trying to talk to a girl that hustle you, you ask for it.
See, this is the conversation we were saying about the leagues.
The what?
Leagues.
Yeah. Oh, want people out of their league. Know your league.
See, you have said that you don't think that there is leagues. Well, maybe that was just for you because you're a hypocrite. You said You don't think that there's any woman that's out of anyone's league.
That's hard. It's possible to change that, but sometimes y'all do end up cheating on a dude with like anybody. Like the dude don't even look good. So I think that's what I was saying. Y'all perception of leagues is different than man. Y'all will y'all mess with Rick Ross, but well, I guess I'm just shallow too.
Some people think Rick Ross look good.
Yeah, that's what but y'all, yeah. I think my point was when a woman cheat, don't think it's just because the nigga look good. The dude could end up being anybody, the garbage man. You come home and it's the garbage man, you'll be sick. So I think that's what I was trying to say. Y'all don't have leagues. Sometimes y'all just say, y'all disregard them. But it's certain women, like you stick to your guns. But I think, yeah, it's because I'm a hypocrite. I was talking about me.
You have to take yourself out of the equation.
Well, if I'm out of it, it's definitely leagues. Like you shouldn't be talking to, like, if you a regular 9-to-5 dude, I agree, you should leave the strippers and the OnlyFans girls alone because they out here, I was just saying it earlier, you'll be surprised. Joe Budden really sliding in these girls' DM niggas. Y'all leave them alone. They calling us dusty because, and compared to that lotto DM they get once a year, they just waiting all year for that DM for a famous person. So if y'all ain't on that level, y'all kind of gotta leave them alone.
This goes back to the OnlyFans conversation we were having, how males are so upset at women for having OnlyFans account. And my point was, the girl that has the OnlyFans account, you're not nowhere on her radar. So why are you concerned?
Yeah, you're just mad. I think what I was saying, it changes the narrative of what's acceptable for, like, it's like the SoundCloud rapper. It's like how y'all feel about, like, why everybody rapping. I'm starting to feel like, why everybody want to get a podcast? Y'all not sweet like us. Nah, but now every girl got a OnlyFans and she ain't OnlyFans level. She is
OnlyFans level.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be. It should be elite. The OnlyFans should be for the elite. It's kind of like watching bad porn. Like, why y'all even make that porn?
Why shouldn't they have?
Keep that to yourself.
Why?
Man, I guess that's just me being elitist again. Like, man, keep that to yourself. We mad average girls, like you said, it's leagues to this. Like, no, keep this for the major leagues. You minor leagues, y'all stay on the premium Snapchats or something. Or, like, you gotta hustle a different way.
Y'all be mad about the premium Snapchats too, though.
I don't know nothing about that.
They be mad.
Yeah.
They be mad about it. Shut up.
They be mad because they probably met the girl on the internet and they seen her picture and they matched or something and they like, hell yeah. And the first message is like
$20.
Hey, add my premium Snapchat. And that's probably.
See, my thing is, you should have known what was up, because you look in the mirror every day. You get up and you get dressed and you see yourself every day. So why would you think that this girl with a premium Snapchat or OnlyFans or whatever she does, what would make you think that you just lucked up today?
That was honest.
Like
y'all got to think, like 5 years ago, y'all would have thought it was a catfish. Now, all of a sudden, y'all thinking y'all get lucky.
See, that's why males' ego is just way too big. I don't know how it got that way, but I'm here to bring it back down.
Oh, yeah.
That's my role. That's my role on this earth, is to make sure that I bring y'all ego back to where it should be, because y'all ego is just way too big with your fucking preference and all this stuff. Like, we don't care. Yeah. We don't care what your preference is. That's what I really want to know. What goes through your head when you make a post about...
You gotta be humble.
Yeah. So I just want to know, when you wake up, stretch, you haven't even brushed your teeth yet, and you decide to get on your Facebook page and say, ooh, this is my preference on this. What makes you think that we care? What has led you to believe that we as women care?
Yeah.
Just speak for them.
I think I'll be devil's advocate. I think they really, I got so many theories.
Let's hear one.
I think, am I supposed to be supporting them? I'm supposed to be helping the brothers right now.
Yeah, help
the brothers.
Because they need help desperately.
Somebody send me a lifeline. No, but I think the plan is to change the narrative. Like, they got turned, sometimes preferences are real, and it may be because they feel a type of way about somebody who looked that way, did them. So now they just, I can't help. I can't help y'all, man. Just shut up. Just shut up. Don't say nothing.
So here's my thing about why I hate the whole "it's my preference" thing. When I get and I guess I'm speaking from me, when I get on my Facebook page, it's for a purpose. I don't say anything that doesn't have a purpose. It could be, I'm gonna post this to make y'all laugh. I'm gonna post this to make y'all think. I'm gonna post this to manipulate some pick-me's into not being so pick-me-ish.
Not manipulate, you're trying to convert them.
No, I'm trying to manipulate them into not being pick-me-ish. So when men get on, males, when males get on their Facebook page and they say, ooh, I like X, Y, and Z women. Why did you say that? What was the purpose behind that post? It's just my preference.
Maybe
I just my preference. No.
Maybe that's their version of being a pick-me.
No, that's them trying to manipulate women who would be otherwise outside of their league. That's their way of trying to take this woman who, I don't like women that wear weaves and lipstick and wear big earrings and that's, but they really like that.
Yeah.
That's they really do like that. And so they're saying, I want a woman that's natural. And
I think the proof is because the pick-me is the girl that you described and come in and be like, yes, King, I'm natural. And they don't end up hooking up.
Because if you want a girl that's bald head, that's flat chested, that's got no ass, got no hips, you can go out and find that. Those are readily available. So there's no reason for you to get on anywhere and broadcast. This is why I like, what's the purpose? I know what the purpose is. So just be honest about what your purpose is. You want to manipulate women. And if you're saying that's not true, you're lying.
Yeah, it's that or they fishing. And it seems like you said, the pick-me's ain't getting picked, so they must not be fishing.
They're not fishing. They're trying to get a woman who is the antithesis of everything that they say that they don't like. So they're just trying to
y'all hear that word?
We see that y'all are trying to manipulate. I see. Maybe they don't see.
Say that word. Tell them again. Antithesis.
Antithesis.
Oh man. That's like a 5-letter. That's 10 points.
See, I got y'all. I got y'all all figured out. Yeah. And I'm here, like I said, my purpose is to spread the word about y'all because I see y'all coming from a mile away.
New question. We can segue right into the man not liking makeup and weave. We could take it to the next level of the BBL, how now they don't like crying they want natural bodies, but that's all we look at on the internet.
That's not true. That's a lie again.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lie again, because if that were the case, if y'all like natural bodies and y'all like afros and 4C kinky curls, that would be what was most searched. When I opened my Explore page, that would be what popped up. But that's not what popped. That's not what an Instagram baddie is. Mm-hmm. And it's not us out here that's pushing that narrative.
It's the rappers. I blame the rappers. They started that foreign shit, putting the video victims in the, like, that shit whack. Like, we got hip hop in particular got to go back to like the 80s when it first started being revolutionary and talking about Black people like Queen Latifah. But back on topic, how do you think BBLs play a part in a relationship? Like, you know, they say majority, like, what's the percentages when they usually talking about white people? This is a new thing for our culture, I guess. But white men used to get their woman a brush job. 60% of the time they leave.
Yeah, I've seen that statistic. I don't know. I guess it just kind of depends on the people, because some women have ulterior motives when they go and they get their enhancements. Maybe their ulterior motive is to end up pulling a basketball player or whatever.
And now we can tie in OnlyFans. You got OnlyFans out there. Now man, you got to worry about so many new opportunities. Like it probably even worse back in the 80s, 90s, they had to go out. Now you take a picture and remember you showed that one picture you showed me, I probably wasn't supposed to see, girl got 2 bands for no reason or something, just for some dude trying to holler at her on the internet.
Oh yeah. Yep. Just here. I'm like, quick, here's 500. Next day, here's another 500. Here's 800. Never even met her.
See, I'm a real one. I'm a get that money. we can. We taking both of the money, but I think it's they say, like you said, it depends on the person. They say it's a saying, when you get your woman a surgery, you just building her for the next man. Or if your woman,
that's an insecure male.
That's what I'm about to say. If you secure and know she ain't, it don't matter. It really shouldn't be. It's really an insecure thing. It don't matter.
That's it. There's point blank. That's all it is.
Yeah. If you shouldn't have married a city girl, if she's a city girl. But you do gotta be. I do got one thing. People, vain is one of the seven. Vanity is one of the 7 deadly sins. So people might get addicted and become a different person, literally and figuratively. So that's why on both sides you gotta have both. So let's get into something serious. I had a topic I wanted to see. I was kind of mad that I seen that grandpa was whooping the little kid. I got pissed off because you could tell he was pissed, and he hit him like 4 times. And I don't like how our culture always talking about beating, because you know how much energy it takes to get a kid to stop doing kid shit. Like, that takes like weeks and months and years of, damn, I lost the word. What are we doing? Conditioning. If you got to condition someone to behave a certain way, it takes so long. So to take all that beating is why these kids walking around like this all the time, because they was getting their ass whooped all day. Now they know not to do. They thinking, oh, I better not do no kid shit because I might get that. And y'all think that's what is keeping kids out of jail. Y'all always use spirit rod, that out the Bible incorrectly, and then y'all think, oh, abuse your kids before the police abuse them. Nah, yeah, I know I said it wrong on purpose. So y'all, it ain't working. Most people grow up resenting it, and how many whoopings last got?
0.
Yeah.
None.
I pushed him down once, and that boy, I felt so bad. You could just tell it's not necessary.
At all.
Just I bumped it, I brushed his shoulder. That boy felt like a feather. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, you almost got it.
So it ain't necessary. Use your words. If you can communicate, communication is key. But I want to compare it to, can you compare it to how bad it is
I have
versus?
to tell the story first.
Okay.
So I told Laz this story. It's why I set out. I always wanted Laz to feel comfortable enough to like tell us the truth. Like, our parents would always say, just tell me the truth. If you lie, it'll be worse. But then proceed to whoop our ass when we told them the truth. So it was like never any incentive to tell the truth. Exactly. So yeah, I was like maybe like 6th or 7th grade. I can't remember. But I told Laz the story. So I was like 6th or 7th grade. I was bad. I was rebellious. So I was practically failing. I wasn't going to pass because I was doing what I do. So I had already gotten whooped and everything else prior to that, and nothing was working. So I made the choice on my own. Okay, I don't want to fail. I don't want to be, this person who shows up in the 7th grade again. So I'm going to take steps to make sure I pass. So I got with my teacher, she, I think her name is Miss Shankles.
Miss Shankles? Miss Shankles.
Miss Shankles. She was my 7th grade math teacher or something like that. So she said, she was like, you can take some extra credit, just stay after school, make a test, and you can do it. So I said, cool, bet. Let me just call home to let my parents know. Because this is what, 1990? No. 1990.
Oh, it's like 90.
Yeah, 98. So this is like during the era of AOL dial-up internet. So,
oh Lord.
Yeah, so I call The phone just, and you know, when you have the dial up, if someone is plugged into the fucking internet, it'll just keep ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing. It won't ever go to voicemail. So I'm calling, and, you know, I'm calling my dad because my mom, she worked 2 to 10. So I knew it was going to be my dad home if he was home. So I'm calling my dad. And so the phone is just ringing and ringing and ringing. I was like, okay, he's on the fucking internet. So yeah, so I'm like, okay, well, and I can't leave a message, but I have to finish this test. So, okay, we'll go. So I'll do it. I don't care because I don't want to fail. Yeah. So I go and I take the test, and I say, and I wasn't even gone that long. It was maybe like 30 minutes. I got back 30 minutes late. So I get home, and my dad is like super fucking mad. And he was like, where were you? And I said, I stayed after school to take a test. And he asked me again, where were you? I said, I was after school to take a test. You can call my teacher. I tried to call you, but you was on the fucking internet, and it just kept ringing and ringing and ringing. And so, when I told him, you can call my teacher and ask her, he got super mad. He shoved me. He took his hands up against my collarbone, shoved me up against the wall, slammed me up against the wall. There was a picture frame. My mom had this picture of a pink face on the wall. I fell back into the picture frame. The picture frame dropped behind me, shattered, cut the back of my leg. I was bleeding. And then my dad said, clean that up. Clean it up and go to your room. So what did I learn in that moment? I learned that there was no incentive to tell my parents the truth. No incentive whatsoever.
See.
So after that point, I got really, really fucking good at hiding shit. So I learned there was no incentive to tell my parents the truth. And B, I got even doper at being sneaky. And I told Laz that story because I needed him to know that no matter what happens, no matter how mad you think I'm gonna get, you know, I have never laid a hand to you. I need you to tell me the truth, because the shit that I got into from that point on was ugly.
See, you're really just teaching kids a different lesson than you think. You think you're teaching them a lesson, but you're teaching them something different, way different.
This is exactly what I told my sister. I said, if you don't ever teach your kids to respect you, because my dad has this crazy idea that your kids need to fear you. If your kids don't have a healthy fear of you, they'll do whatever, who knows what they'll fucking do. But his thing is that your kids need to fear you. So if you are growing up and you're teaching your kids to fear you, which I see a lot of Black women, a lot of single Black women who are raising boys on their own, they are so authoritarian because the whole, like you said, I'm going to beat my kids before the police can. So you're beating your son's ass repeatedly. And while he's smaller than you, there's already a implied power dynamic between adults and children. One, I'm physically bigger than you.
They already scared.
So they're already scared of you. When I talk to Momo, I kneel down and I look him in his eyes. Because that's just, even though he's 2, he still deserves that type of respect. So you're already physically bigger than your kid. So you have that implied power dynamic between you. And then the other implied power dynamic is that your child knows that their very existence depends on whether or not you support them or not. So your kid knows, if my mom didn't want to feed me anymore, I would die. So you have the power of life and death over your child. You have the physical power dynamic between you. And now you're beating your kid's ass. And nowhere in between those 3 did you ever teach your kid to respect you, or you never earned your kid's respect. Parents just think that just because I brought you into this world, that's enough. That's not enough. No. That's not enough. So if you never teach your kid to respect you, when they fear you, what's left? When they don't fear you anymore, what do they have?
They always use the example of, oh, y'all be the same people that are beating kids are the same people saying, oh, y'all be trying to be best friends with your kids and friends with your kids. But actually that works. Be friend with your kid, and the little 1% or the percent of the population that y'all use that's doing, that is guilty and needs some direction, it's not because they didn't get their ass whooped. It's just probably they didn't have enough love and guidance in their household and community, because it's really about that. It ain't about whooping ass. It's about giving love and communication and educate them.
Communication. If you can't communicate, then why are you alive? If you can't communicate your point to another human, then what are you doing here? How did you make it this far?
And that's what happens too. They get so frustrated they can't communicate and just lash out. And that's why I didn't like that old the post. The old man, you could tell he was lashing out.
He was that. If that was you, if you were caught on camera turning Beanie over and whipping her like that, our kids would be gone.
Yeah, definitely. And that's an example of another topic. Yep, that's that.
So in conclusion, stop beating your kids.
Stop beating.
Just use some emotional intelligence, like the cereal bar guy, how he had emotional intelligence.
Yes.
Use your brain and use the communication skills that the good Lord bestowed upon you, and talk to your kids. It's not that difficult. They're your kids. You made them. They're 23 of your chromosomes. You can figure it out.
Yeah.
Just be patient, because they have been on this earth for that long.
What they know.
They don't know anything unless you, and so they don't know anything, and then you're beating the shit out of them. I don't know what's wrong with you people. I really don't. I look down on you. I do. You kid beaters, you're lazy. You're just lazy is all you are.
Mm-hmm. So there ain't nothing wrong. Y'all try to argue a little pop here and there. We talking about beating and whooping belts and sticks and stuff, cable cores and racetracks and all that stuff. That gotta die in the old generation.
Yeah. Stop passing that shit down. It's gross. Use your brain.
So thank you guys for tuning in to Black and Comfy episode 1.
I'm gonna be back for you males because I have a lot more to say about you guys.
We're gonna be back. This is the new late night. Yeah, Black female Bill Maher. We talking shit late night.